We are all not superhumans, but basically people who pretend to practice. I'm using the word pretend to practice something which every human should do. That is, not to look after your physical needs and not feel only spiritual, but should be mentally clear. The greatest tragedy which in this planet is that you have got philosophy about religion, about spirituality, but you do not have mental clarity. And what we do is that try to clarify ourselves mentally, and meditation has never been a priority to some people, because technologically, if you don't meditate every day, and suppose you don't meditate every day, it'll be just equal to that you do not take shower every day or bath every day, or you will not clean your home every day. You can afford to get into the bed and get out of the bed. That's not anybody's concern. But sooner or later, it will show up in your behavior. Secondly, we are all trained in the Piscean age to find God outside of us. That's the religion has taught us, that look for God. And today some of our children and teenagers are confused, as once we were confused, because we did not teach them to find God within themselves. So when you do not try to find God within yourself, you do not find God at all. This tragedy has ruined mankind for many centuries. Human caliber is meant to find the very source of his life. The source of life of a human caliber is the breath, but also you only breathe till your soul is in your body. When your soul is not in your body, you have absolutely no value. You have no connection with the world around you and world you are talking about. Therefore, it's very essential that when you are alive, for your sake, not for my sake that I happen to be a teacher, I exactly did it for myself and I'll ask you to do it for yourself, and that is to find your own soul. You are willing to find your soulmate, as stupid you are, but you do not know your soul is your soulmate. Your very soul is your soulmate, and this soul is the source of your caliber. And if you can find your soul, you are going to find the very source of your life. And the moment you solve that problem, God will not be a foreigner or an outsider to you. These are the few things which you have to learn to be. As far as we are concerned, we may not seriously take the teachings, but soon you will find a tremendous amount of emptiness in people. People will be more confused not because there will be no wealth, because there shall be tremendous amount of availability of knowledge. The world is going to be computerized and everything will be available to everybody. It's amazing what future will offer you through the technology. And if that technology is all available, all information will be available, life will become unbearable. Because with that information, it is a good thing that information will be available. It will be a terrible thing what to do with that information. And that is going to affect every mind. It looks great, oh, in the press of the button I can know anything. That's fine. But on the other hand, it will press all your buttons. And how you will deal with this, it is subject of your own self-indulgence, how much self you control, how much positive you are, how much reality you have, how much self-discipline you have. You see, if we make a car tomorrow which can go, say, 200 miles an hour, it will be our responsibility also to create brakes which can stop the car at 200 miles an hour. But what is going to happen is that we are going to create a car which will go 10,000 miles an hour. Humans are going to have a huge amount of information, and it's going to boggle every mind and blow everybody off, because with all that information, there's no system where individual is also aware that they have to have self-control and self-discipline, and they should have totally their personality under their own self-control. The ecstasy which will be is not going to give us all the lies of the word, but we can have the truth of the word. But on the other hand, to digest that truth should be our responsibility. Even today, the computer game children play, the adults can't play them. Even today, the question your child can ask you, you have no answers. So if you look into all the detail towards the trend of the word is going towards the fact that you shall be challenged in your own self. This is all right, Piscean age, you have a fear and you have prejudice and you have sad experience, and you can go to a psychiatrist and a psychologist and you can do those kind of funny things. But sooner or later this all will be obsolete. You shall be in a position either to clean yourself and keep yourself clean, or you will be just a mess. It doesn't matter. Already now, the people who work in a high-tech computer have developed diseases for which there is no medical answer. They are all highly mental. So the whole world is going to become a computer. You can have, in a couple of years, 57 movies in your house at the press of a button. Just pay it, though you don't go anywhere. No. Just stay home, get on your wall the screen in your room and just play. Anything you want will be available. Similarly, all amount of knowledge will be available. You don't have to come here to have winter sauces. You can have it at home. But will you do it at home? That's my question. You can have it at home, but you will do it? No. You won't do. You will have knowledge. Will you digest it? No, you won't. And that chaos will be very powerful.